To be of extremely good quality.
Out of. Out of. Their chocolate cake is just out of this world.
To force someone to do something by using blackmail.
Blackmail. Blackmail. They used the photographs to blackmail her into spying for them.
To be almost finished.
Draw. Draw. At last the concert drew to a close.
Not right or suitable for a particular situation.
Out of. Out of. Everyone else was wearing jeans and I felt completely out of place in my office clothes.
When someone forces you to do something or to pay them money, by saying they will tell another person something that you want to keep secret.
Blackmail. Blackmail. She was charged with blackmail.
To become difficult to control.
Out of. Out of. It was the end of term and the children were getting a little out of hand.
The process of producing babies or young animals and plants.
Reproduction. Reproduction. We are learning about reproduction in biology.
If you go somewhere out of season, you go during a period of the year when few people are there.
Out of. Out of. I prefer to travel out of season.
When you make someone believe something that is not true.
Deception. Deception. He was found guilty of obtaining money by deception.
A famous phrase or sentence which gives you advice.
Proverb. Proverb. An ancient Chinese proverb.
Not having the knowledge, experience, or skills to deal with a particular subject or situation.
Out of. Out of. When they start talking about philosophy, I'm completely out of my depth.
To injure a muscle by stretching it too much.
Muscle. Muscle. I've pulled a muscle in my leg.
To provide new information about something that makes it easier to understand.
Shed. Shed. As an economist, he was able to shed some light on the situation.
The special chair used by a ruler, especially a king or queen.
Throne. Throne. He sat on a throne made of gold.
Unusual or different.
Out of. Out of. Their relationship was a little out of the ordinary.
Unusual or different.
Ordinary. Ordinary. Their relationship was a little out of the ordinary.
If someone's actions or words are out of line, they are not suitable or acceptable.
Out of. Out of. Her remarks to the press were way out of line.
When someone or something persists.
Persistence. Persistence. He has been campaigning on road safety for years. You have to admire his persistence.
Not in the correct position.
Out of. Out of. Why are my files all out of place?
Very many, or too many to count.
Innumerable. Innumerable. Innumerable problems.
Not healthy or physically strong.
Out of. Out of. Since I stopped cycling, I'm very out of shape.
To say that there is a similarity or difference between two things.
Draw. Draw. We need to draw a distinction between criticism and insults.
If something is out of the question, it is not possible or not allowed.
Out of. Out of. Providing more money is out of the question.
A strong feeling that you are right for a particular type of work, or a job that gives you this feeling.
Vocation. Vocation. He knew that teaching was his true vocation.
Supporting the ideas of parties on the political right.
Right wing. Right wing. A right-wing newspaper.
To know little about what has recently happened.
Out of. Out of. I've been abroad for the last 2 years, so I'm very out of touch.
Things that cause problems or danger.
Adverse. Adverse. Adverse weather conditions.
Without a job.
Out of. Out of. How long have you been out of a job?
If someone says they know where to draw the line, they are talking about knowing at what point an activity or situation becomes unacceptable because it is wrong or too extreme.
Draw. Draw. I swear a lot, but even I draw the line at certain words.
The position of being king or queen.
Throne. Throne. Charles is next in line to the throne.
If something is out of proportion, it is much bigger or smaller than it should be, when compared to other things.
Out of. Out of. The punishment is completely out of proportion to the crime.
To pull something or someone gently in a particular direction.
Draw. Draw. He took her hand and drew her towards him.